So for the past year, this little light here, the ZHIYUN G60, has been my go-to light for every little job. But unfortunately, now this light is not going to be my go-to light. It's nice, small, and compact, but it's being replaced by another ZHIYUN light. And that is this guy right here. The ZHIYUN Cinepeer CX100. Also compact. Let's talk about it. So let's quickly take a look what we have in the box. Let's see, we have a user guide, then the warranty card. I think this is the main unit. Next we have the reflector, and here we have a USB-C cable. So the ZHIYUN Cinepeer CX100 is a portable, bicolor, 100-watt video light. It has a attached battery pack to it. It cannot be removed, and it does have a couple of 1/4-inch mounts at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see. I highly doubt you can see. Anyways, you can power this light with DC power as well, and can be charged with USB-C. Up to you how you want to use it. This is a very, very powerful light. I mean, I'm just going to do this test. Apologies if it looks horrible, but right now it's off. And I'm not even sure how strong it is, but now it's at 100%. This is 100%. It's unusable footage. I think maybe you can see me. Maybe. Okay, yeah, this is the only way you can see me. Anyways, let me just turn it off. So this is a super powerful light. I mean, something that is $200, compact, not bad for everyday use. Not bad for traveling as well, actually. You can easily slide it in your bag. It's handheld, you can see it's not that big. I'm more used to 80-watt or 100-watt lights being super big, and definitely that don't look like this. So on the side, as you can see, you have two knobs. There's a power button at the back. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So the first one is the intensity knob. The other one is a Kelvin knob. It's a bicolor light, so you can adjust the temperature however you like it, whatever you need. I like the placement, but like you just have to touch it a little bit and then it just sparks really bright. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's very usable. It's not like, oh, it's the end of the world. But maybe if this was a little more firm, I think sometimes accidentally you can just, yeah, this is what happens. It gets a little too bright. So the color temperature on this light goes from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin, a pretty decent range. It is bicolor, so I do personally prefer bicolor over daylight. It is a decent range. It is pretty common, and just like any other light, you get that range here. So there is a fan at the back of the light, as you can see. When the light gets hot, it automatically turns on. I have been using this light for the past couple of weeks. I've used it on one job, and I've been using this light almost every day for auditions. And this light, yeah, it performs decently. The fan does not make any noise. It usually just turns on and off when it gets a little warm, but zero sound. I have not heard anything during my auditions or when I was using this on a job. So now coming to the battery life, ZHIYUN does claim at 100% you get about 30 minutes. In my experience, I so far haven't had the opportunity to use this light at 100%. There was no need for me to use it at 100%. I was mostly around, let's say 20 to 50, I think. Well, 50 really isn't an option on this light, or at least I can't tell when it's on 50. So let's say 20 to 60, because on the side knob you do see 20%, 40%, 60, 80, and 100. That's how it goes. So let's say 20 to 60, and in that 20 to 60%, I think it can go up to like 45 minutes, close to 45 to 55 minutes on 60% in my personal experience. And it does go over an hour when it's at 20%. Like I mentioned earlier, for auditions, I have had this light on for over an hour at 20%, and it did last. The battery did not die. So battery life is good. Having a battery is a blessing in disguise, but at the same time, one thing I feel like if it was a replaceable battery, it would have been good. I do know there is another model ZHIYUN has with the Molus series where the battery is replaceable, but that light is also a bit more expensive than this one. This is the more budget-friendly option. This one is $200, so it's easily affordable compared to other options in the market that are 100-watt lights. So it's a good thing. No complaints there. So for this light, for diffusion, you can always get a ZHIYUN mini softbox. It is a ZY mount, I think that's what they call it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's called ZY mount. That's the mount ZHIYUN uses on all their lights. I have this simply because I have this light. That being said, if you want, you can also use Bowen's mount. I do have my own adapter. Again, I have this simply because of the G60. I have tried Bowen's mount with this. The ZHIYUN one actually is not at all bad. I use this one more often than I use the Bowen's mount, bigger softbox. But it all comes down to personal preference. So, who is this light for? This light is for indie filmmakers. This light is for content creators. This light is for wedding filmmakers or any kind of content you do. It's small, it's easy to use. It can be a good travel light. You don't need a lot of accessories with it. Of course, you do get a reflector with it. You can get a softbox, whichever one you want. With the adapter, of course, if you choose to go Bowen's mount. So easy to carry the light, easy to move around with it, easy to put it on any light stand. You don't have to invest in a very, very expensive light stand to put this light on because it is super light. This light you can use in a professional environment. This light you can use for content creation, just like I said. Most importantly, it is an affordable light. It is a small light, it's compact. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If possible, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.